Linda Barcz from the Bruce Company is here, taking your calls at 270-9933. 'Tis the season.
Yes, it is, and I brought something a little bit unique here. This is actually can be a living ornament. So we've got these cute little tillandsias in their aerophytes, and you can actually...
Oh, get out of town.
Yes, you have an opening, you can put them in there, and then you can hang it on your tree.
And then after Christmas?
Then you can just let it sit around. It's easy to take care of, spray a little bit of water on it once in a while. Easy care plant.
Great idea.
Good.
And the orchid?
I did bring on an orchid, the type that is typically available in stores, and it's a phalaenopsis, and we've got it in the large version up there with the purple and white flower, and then two little dwarf ones down in front here.
So when people call about their orchids, they're usually calling about these.
Usually, of course, there are going to be people that get more of the exotic orchids, but then they're probably interested enough that they look at how to take care of those.
These are the ones you can get in the grocery store and
yes.
that sort of thing. All right, let's go to the phones. We'll start with Pat in Westfield. Hi, Pat.
Hi.
Hi, which question?
My question is, I have a cactus which is about 8 years old, and half of it is not blooming, and the other half is about a quarter blooming. It's been blooming fully for 3 years. All of a sudden, it's not. I want to know why.
Well, Pat, does all of the plant look healthy? Because I had a call off the air last week where part of the plant was starting to wilt, and the texture of the leaves was not normal, not nice and plump. Are you seeing anything like that on your plant?
No, the plant is healthy. I've had it out winter till the frost.
Okay. And then how about rotating? Do you ever rotate the plant? Because usually if...
Always.
Okay,
She's doing everything right.
He's doing everything right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just can't explain these plants. They have a mind of their own.
Okay, you have to ask him. Maybe next year. See what happens next year, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Bonnie in Sun Prairie. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi.
Hi, what's your
Hi.
question?
I have a cactus that it looks like it's got a couple weeks ago, and it looks like it might be kind of not really wilting, but it had blooms on it, and they all died.
Okay. Well, sometimes those flowers, if it wasn't wrapped when you moved it from the greenhouse where you purchased it, and you have to be careful when it's... Now, it's warm enough practically that you don't have to wrap things, but that might have impacted those flowers. And what I would suggest is that you wait after they get to flowering, and probably out about a month, it's going to come into another growth spurt. And that would be a good time to coincide. In about a month, I would transplant it.
Okay, let's go to Darlene in Westfield. Hi, Darlene.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
Well, I have a rhododendron that I just bought this past summer, and I'm wondering if I was supposed to do something special with it before winter came on.
Okay.
I know I have it planted where it's not supposed to be because it gets partial shade, but only place in the yard that I can see it.
Okay. Well, I guess I would suggest if you did not mulch it with some wood mulch, and it's so warm out there, Mark, you can actually do... I cut down some things that frost came in too early this year, so I was actually doing a little gardening this weekend. So if you haven't mulched it with a wood mulch, that would be a good recommendation to help to protect that root system. It's close to the surface on rhododendron.
It'll get cold eventually.
Oh, yes, it will.
Yes, it will. Gary in Ridgeland Center. Hi, Gary.
Hi there.
Hi, which question?
I have a citronella plant that grows very long and tall. It has multiple branches that also grow the same height, but the foliage at the lower stems is really sparse. I am trying to get the plant to be a smaller, bushier plant because the long stems will not bear their own weight in time, and they break off.
Okay.
I'm looking for the result to have a shorter, smaller plant. How would I go about pruning that to make it short and bushier?
Well, if it's a very healthy plant, what you can do is basically you're going to be taking a chance by pruning the top portion off. The reason that is getting sort of long and thin is because there's not much light as what it would like. If you have the possibility that you could put it outside during the summer, that probably would be a better time to move it out in the spring when it's warm enough, and then prune it back, and then hope that you get some regeneration down low.
This is not the best time of year to be doing that.
No, it's not.
Because it's not going to grow much at all.
We don't have any sun. We need some sun.
So maybe hold off till...
I would wait till you move it outside next spring.
Okay. All right, we're out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda will take your call off the air. We're going to see you next week.
Absolutely.
All right, see you then. We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.